Hi friends, thank you for clicking on Serenity Lifestyle Living. It is 10 degrees outside, so I'm pretty much going to be home, relaxing and doing my budget. Just going to make it a relaxing day, simple day where I just do some simple chores, cooking, and focusing on my budget for February. Today's February 1st, and I want to make sure that all my bills are in order. This is the pot I'm going to use, and I'm going to make some soup. And these are the only ingredients I'm going to use. I have to remind myself that I'm a full-grown adult, and I don't want to be the adult that complain, oh, I don't have this, or I don't have that. Celery, pumpkin. I had this in my cabinet for a long time. Look at the date, February 22nd, February 10th, I guess 2022. But I'm not even going to look at that. And if I'm offending anyone, then you have the right to click off. But this is celery. I'm going to use this kombucha. And this greens, I'm not sure what it is, but it's something I like. I think it's pop chow or something from my garden. That's how long it's in the freezer. Evidence of, other bags in my freezer that I'm trying to use up. And I have some bone broth. So I'm going to see if I can make this 5-ingredient soup. Because I just want something hot. It's like 10 degrees outside. And I think I am going to go outside just to get some air and experience this frigid temperature, because my day will come when I cannot go outside. So I'm going to go enjoy it a little bit, maybe like for an hour. And that's the season. I'm going to use parsley, some roasted pepper, and paprika. I'm most likely going to add some salt. For 2026, I said I was going to do what it takes to simplify my life, not complain, and just enjoy living simple. $10 outside, have my soup on. And because I'm trying not to go to the store every weekend, I'm trying to use up what I have. I'm going to make a banana bread. Usually what I do with the banana is just put it in the freezer to keep it to make smoothies. I'm going to show evidence. Pineapple and cucumbers. Of course, strawberry, peaches, and bananas. So my goal for the winter is to go through my cupboards more often. So back to my banana bread. I use eggs in my banana bread. I'm going to use applesauce. And look, I have. So bananas, that's going down. I'm only going to use 2 because I only need 2 ripe bananas for the bread. And I have no choice but to put the other 2 in the freezer because I'm not going to, tired of wasting stuff. And look what I found in the fridge. Sweet chocolate. So stay tuned, guys. Keep watching. Everything will make sense in the end. What I did was I'm going to put a cup of this milk. It's bok choy, guys, and I chopped it up real small. Everything is in, so I'm just going to leave it half covered for about an hour. I am finally organized and ready to take a closer look at my budget. What I do is I divide my month for the bills in 2. What's due on the 1st and what's due by the 15th. I have to accept realities like I'm a full-blown adult. So when I see this word retirement and any articles related to it, kind of helped me tighten up my budgeting game. I take my budget very, very serious. And I did say I wanted to go out and get some air, so I think I'm going to go to the mall for an hour. Not to buy anything, but just to get some air, and I'm going to focus on my budget there for a minute. And yep, I am bringing my own coffee and my own treat. Just going to bring the article with me in my planner, my little treat, and my own bag. I don't plan to buy anything, guys, but you know how these stores are. You got to bring your own bag, but just in case. Taking my bag and my coffee. With my bag, coffee, and my little snack, heading out to get some air. Okay, friends, I made it to the mall, and there's literally no one here. But I'm loving it. I'm just gonna sit here, do my coffee, and look at all the things that I have to take care of for February. For January, I didn't publish a video, but every month I do this. I get my pads, my sticky notes, and I'm off to adding up all my numbers. So I was able to simplify my list for February. So 1 and 2, basically because I get 2 paychecks per month. And I just try to create an all-inclusive list. You can see food and gas. You see that I have a little section for me. My light, my gas, miscellaneous, everything is here. And I try to keep my second list lighter because I like to have a little freedom, little luxury. So my second paycheck usually allow me more wiggle room, I should say. Once I'm comfortable with my numbers, I then put everything in this small notebook, and I just get notebooks from Dollar Tree. Nothing fancy, so this was from Dollar Tree. Once I'm comfortable, I put everything in the notebook. Now the problem this month is my bills are gonna be crazy. Why is it crazy? Because it's the winter months. And this month I carried a balance from last month for these 2 bills. And I'm also gonna be carrying another balance to next month. Because the winter has been brutal and I'm not gonna drive myself crazy. I'm just gonna pay what I can. So pretty much I just keep adding to the bills. And one thing I learned from Dave Ramsey is just try to cover your 4 corners, which is, stuff that you need to live for survival. My credit card 1 and 2 is Discover and American Express. I try not to carry like a huge balance because I don't do stress. So I keep my bills very simple. I have these 2 cards from my younger years, my college years, so it's the only 2 credit cards I think I need and I'm gonna keep. I just try to keep a balance so I don't run into any problems. In the event I should need like a large purchase, I already have credit cards in place. January was a crazy and stressful month, and I was really getting burnt out, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me, I have to stop. If you're a lady and you make it to this part in the video, schedule your mammogram. It's very important that we take care of ourselves and not wait for something to happen. So what I did in January was to stop and just pause. I bought me a ticket to travel, and prices everywhere was crazy, but I was able to get something for February. So the middle of the month I'm gonna go away for a week just to reset myself and just focus on me. So back to budgeting, I'm gonna also have to put in place money for my vacation. It was very impulsive, something I've never done before, but I'm so excited. I was at work and I was like, you know what, enough is enough. And I just got on the computer and I was able to book a ticket. After I did it, I was like, oh my God, what did you just do and how much? But then I was like, you know what, I don't care. It's for me and I'm gonna live my life. And because I live so simple, so simple, not too many people in the mall with their own coffee cup. And I'm here with a friend. She actually ate all my banana bread. It's not the greatest, I'll show it to you when I get home. But I admit it was not the best banana bread I made. But however, we snacked on it, saved ourselves $2-3, and we may stop for a bite to eat before heading back in on this cold Sunday midday. It's not too many people out, but I'm actually excited I'm out here just to get some air. So I got my text, I'm gonna meet her in another store. I'm about an hour in, went to 2 stores. I did not make any purchase. Because the less I spend today, that means I have more money to spend on my vacation. Or should I say my reset. Says faith does not make things easy, it makes things possible. $6.99. I love it, but I'm not gonna get it. Always pray to have eyes that see the best in people, a heart that forgives the worst, a mind that forgets the bad, and a soul that never loses faith in God. Love, love, love. Now that I'm back in the house, I'm getting ready to wrap up my budgeting session. My goal monthly is usually just to make sure that I pay all my bills. This is not the first time in the winter where the bills, they're high, so I have to bring over a balance. So added to my March bill is going to be a balance of roughly $322. And just to revisit, January was very, high, very rough month. So I decided to buy a plane ticket. And the beauty is that I paid for my ticket. I purchased a ticket last minute in January for February. These bills, and I'm going to carry into next month with the balance. I pretty much imposed that on myself when I purchased my plane ticket. If I didn't have this ticket, all my bills would be paid. So the only way for me to go away on this trip and be comfortable is tighten up what I have. That's why I'm using everything in the house to prepare my meals. What I'm going to do for the rest of the month is pretty much start putting stuff in my envelope that I could take with me. Only going away for a week, but I still need money for that week. While I'm away, I need to travel from place to place. I'm going to need money for transportation. I love to eat out, so usually I try to eat out 2, 3, fancy place or really nice place or just different places when I'm away. So I need an envelope for that. And groceries. So again, it's only for a week, so I don't have to go extra with the food. I'm gonna need to travel to and from the airport. And the God forbid, in case there's an emergency, you never know what could happen, especially in today's world. I like to have like an extra $50 or $100. So I'll definitely be stuffing these 6 envelopes to take with me. I love challenges, and I did not start yet because December I finished my 2025 challenges. And what I do is just download stuff from the computer. You could just go to Google, type in different challenges. So pending on my week, I just circle how much money that I have extra and that I want to put in an envelope. When all my circles are filled in with different color markers, I just move to a different challenge. Here's the $500 challenge. And the beauty is you just download it, print it, you put it wherever you want. If you take you a month to finish it, great. Takes it a whole year, great. And just in case you don't finish it, who cares? What I do is the ones that I shade in or color in, I'll just add it up at the end or whenever I feel to say, you know what, I need my cash. It's like I'm taking money from myself without feeling it. And I just put it in my regular planner. I prefer the spiral because I could take it anywhere, just flip it over and handle my own little business. Thank you so much for watching my video. Here's my soup, bok choy and celery. And just showing you my banana bread. This has been one of the worst banana bread. If I eat it hot, it's okay. But I just want to be transparent. Try not to live a boring life. I made my bread. It's not the perfect bread, but I'm going to eat it because I made it. And many times we go to the store, we buy something and, you just don't like it. You don't order it. But I forgot because I was using the bananas mashed that were very ripe. I didn't need the applesauce. But I'm going to eat it with a cup of tea later. And in the meantime, I say thank you for watching. I'm going to stick my soup back in the microwave to get it totally heated. So see you soon. Bye. Now I can finally enjoy my soup. I was going to put some hummus on my crackers, but I think I'm going to enjoy adding it to my soup as I go along. I should definitely lose some weight this week because this soup is very good and it's very brothy. And I'm going to be having it for the entire week. Again, thank you for watching and see you soon.